It's review time. While you're here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Also, check out and subscribe to my group channel, Comic Frontline, where the Frontline 6 come together every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Frontline Live to discuss all the latest news in geek culture and our top 5 comics of the week. Continue the conversation on the Frontline Discord. Be sure to check out ComicFrontline.com for the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews, along with fun, unique features and daily updates. And don't forget to follow me, Comic Book Theater, Media Manus, and Comic Frontline on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Hey everybody out there, Ranger Nation, welcome back to the Comic Book Theater. Jay here with another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Go-Go Power Rangers number 22. This is the second part of Necessary Evil for this title, and is written by Ryan Parrott and Selena Grace, with art by Francisco Mortarino, colors by Raul Angolio, lettering by Ed Dukeshire, and covered by Ivan Sharvin, with variant covers by Miguel Mercado, Gleb Melanchoff, and Johanna the Mad. So, great stuff, great team. Let's get into this book. This book starts off with a flashback to Green with Evil. We see Jason inside the Dark Dimension battling Tommy, and we are seeing what the Rangers are talking about outside of this. And they're in this little command center, their own command center within the command center, like a little round table discussion. And they're talking about if they should bring Tommy into the fold, so they already know. So it's right about between 4 and 5 of Green with Evil. We have the team divided. We have Billy and Kimberly saying yes because he's super powerful and we can use that on our side. If he could take us all down, imagine what he can do to Rita's troops. And then Zach and Tina are like, but should we trust them? And Zach makes a good point. They both make good points, but Zach makes a good point. Look, Rita offered me the coin, and I said no right away, and she didn't try to brainwash me. What makes you think that she did him? Maybe he went there willingly. So that's a good point from Zach. And Jason's the one who has to make the decision, which we ultimately know that he does decide to bring Tommy into the fold. So it's an interesting point of view into something that we never got to see really. Why they brought him into the fold. Was there discussion on there? Yes, there was. There was a big discussion on it. And then we flash forward to the present day, where Jason's taking on the blue emissary because, he doesn't know who this dude is. He just shows up in his garage and, there was an evil ranger already. Maybe this is another evil ranger, So he's taking him on, and he tells him, look, I'm the blue emissary of the Morphin Masters. This is what's going on. There's leaks in the Morphin Grid because when you try to prepare it after Lord Draken destroyed reality. And he was like, what do you talk about? We defeated Lord Draken. Like, dude, really? And he said, oh yes, I forgot. You didn't forget. You don't remember. And he goes and he touches like Jason's forehead. And then we cut to Billy, who does this really nice thing about, he's trying to bring back Tommy's powers. And Zordon and Alpha question him, like, why are you so, determined to do this? And Billy says, because I wasn't really gung-ho for this about being a ranger, but now that I am, I don't ever want to lose my powers. And if it can happen to Tommy, it can happen to us, And I don't know what I would do if I'm not a Power Ranger anymore. Which is a nice, little thing a nice little gem to go to when you watch Zeo, because Billy has to give up his power. So it makes that episode even more powerful, that moment even more powerful. Then we see Kimberly in the park doing her gymnastics, and she runs into Matt, who, tells her, how's Tommy doing? And she's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, it's not, I'm not dumb. I know you guys are the Power Rangers, a new guy comes along, there's a Green Ranger shows up, and Tommy's palling around with you guys, so I put 2 and 2 together, and Tommy's the Green Ranger, but he's gone now, so what's going on? Tim's like, oh, it's nothing, he's just lost his powers, and, he's at his uncle's cabin, and, they part ways, but before they do, Matt says, you ever need to talk to anyone, I'm here for you. So I like that they're keeping that relationship. And Matt's wearing orange. Could he be the Orange Ranger? I doubt it, but I just think they like to tease us now about Matt being a Ranger. So if he does, if he doesn't, it's cool either way. Then we have the scene with Zed and Finster, where Zed's telling him, you know, stop making these little clay monsters. I'm not using them. You know why I use mine? It's because I like to twist what the Rangers love and make it into a monster. So this way, even if the monster's defeated, I still win because I screw them up. You know, I make it in their head that the thing that they love is twisted and bent and is no longer something that they love. So I love that psychology of Zed. He's so evil, which is the big difference between him and Rita. Rita was always, you know, more. She was evil, but she wasn't as sinister as Zed was. And then we see Trini and Zach. They're volunteering at like a youth center for little kids, like a daycare center. And Trini's, you know, she has this little bunny rabbit who Zed, of course, is going to turn into a monster, which is called War Bunny. And the Rangers come. You know, Jason's not answering his alert, and it's like dee 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 dee. He doesn't answer. The Rangers go in and they morph. This is a problem I have. It's a little nitpick though, not a big one, and it's the order, because the show was so meticulous about always putting it in order of Mastodon, Triceratops, Saber-Tiger, Tyrannosaurus, you know, and then Ryan Parrott has been really good about keeping it that way. But now all of a sudden they morph and it's Triceratops, Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Saber-Tooth Tiger. It's out of order. Just put it back in order. I mean, the show was very meticulous. For me, it's an issue just because the show always done it, you know, and I think, you know, it's something to do with it, because no matter what the order was, like if one person was out, they just skipped that person and went on right to the next person. It was always in that order though. So for me, I like it in that order. But not a big thing. Again, just a little nitpick with me. And then, you know, the War Bunny's kicking their butts, and they're wondering where's Jason at, and then we see Jason's withering on the floor, and he's like shooting red lightning shooting out of his eyes and stuff. So Jason got all these memories back. Red lightning shooting out of his eyes. He's writhing in pain. So what's going to happen? I can't wait for the next issue. I love this saga. I love what they're doing with it. They're giving us something fresh. They're giving us something new. They're adding little nuances to characters that we already know, adding more depth to them, like Zed and Billy. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what comes next. And I'll be reviewing that issue when it comes out. But for this issue, let me know what you think about Go-Go Power Rangers number 22. What did you think about this issue? What did you think about those little moments in here? What was your favorite moment? Do you think Matt would be a Ranger? Do you think they're just screwing with us now? And let me know all that and more in the comments below. And I'll be back in the next review. So until then, may the power protect you.